This is base game Security Breach. It's pretty bad. The ray tracing is pretty low quality. It looks like any Unreal Engine 4 game from this time period. But there's a way to make it look a lot better. And this is modded RTX Security Breach. Looks pretty good. The reflections are much clearer. Of course, the floor's refraction is making it blurry, but it's like a 3D blurry, and that's a good thing. This is a mix of Oliver's proper RTX and some of this mod, which is broken, for me at least. The FOV and motion blur still works, but I'll make a Google Drive link, since this mod I don't think is available anywhere anymore. I think the only link of it was taken down. I'm not certain, but I can't find it. It was from a YouTube video, and it seems very gone now. But for my reshade, we only have two here. We've got Magic HDR and our tint. Tint's the most important here, and you can see these are the values. Just copy these down: R167, G183, and B255. And of course you're going to want your strength all the way up to really make it intense. Magic HDR adds all the bloom you need. It makes the colors more separate. It makes them more obvious and stand out. And it looks pretty good. It looks really good. Of course, depth of field is used more for smaller sections. I use these in all of my previous videos. However, it does have some artifacting. It's a little less reliable, but I think it's still worth it. So to be able to run. So your only requirements for this tutorial are that you need to know how to drag and drop a pack file. You might have to be a little bit familiar with modding, not by much though. This game is the simplest modding you've ever seen, so don't worry about that. For your system, you're going to need a graphics card that is RTX capable, so it's going to need to be made by NVIDIA, and a high tier 20 series might run it, but you're going to want something that's above a 60 tier. 60 tier is really hard to play on. I've done it, and it's not very fun. So you're probably going to want maybe like a 5070 would be really good. Maybe even a TI, that'd be good. But all the modding, you're fine. So here is all the mods that are currently active. I will be putting most of these as a link in the description, but for the other ones, you will be able to figure it out just based on the name. Some of them are on Nexus, some of them are on Game Banana, but this is really all you need to have the look.